Okay, here we are back again with the model build for volume 34, and we are continuing this build. Looks like we've got a control box, and that looks like we're going to be hooking up some more electrics someplace in the somewhere in the hall area. Looks like it's going to be in the upper part of the deck, and it looks like we're going to be connecting all the gun turrets and the lights and stuff that's here, so that's all hooked up. And then here we're talking about the second bridge that's below the first bridge. Looks like they're talking about the glass and the reason why it's like that and the structural integrity of it. This is also showing what it looks like here with the command center, and that looks like that's with the blast doors or something down when it comes down or whatever. And then this one here, I want to say this is the, what is this one again? This one is the the Noy Belgray. That's what it is, Noy Belgray, which I think it looks a lot like the second ship. It's got a different coloring scheme to it, but than the one. But it was the Andromeda class style ship, which hopefully we will get to that one and building it after this one. I got the parts which actually continues the build, because it's 110 for the Yamato, and then from there it goes from 111 to like 170, and then I think the alien ship is one of the third ones that they have, and that goes from 171 to 250, which I do have those parts. So here we are talking about one of the episodes here. I think this is the second part of that episode is what they're talking about. Yeah, this is the second part of that episode, second half. So there is what we got in there, and it looks like we're going to get the battery box in that. Doesn't look like we're going to be doing much, but I guess we'll see when we get there. So you never know what they do. They want you to test out. But let's get to build. Okay, we got volume 34 here, and it looks like we've got a another control box unit for this thing. So let's get this out of the package and see what we've got. So as you can see, we got a little bit of screws. We've got a, looks like a clip for a wire tighty, and we've got this here, which we'll take out, and put this up. See, we've got a few circuit board things here from all different things. Hopefully all this stuff works and we don't have any issues with it. So let's see here. Now we've got to we're going to bring over the upper deck here. So this is what we're going to bring over here, and we are going to turn it over here. And what we're going to do is we are going to mount this. First of all, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're gonna put these wires. They're telling us to put these wires down here. These fiber optic wires right here. We're gonna push them down, and we're going to put this with, let me see here, does it tell me which direction it's got to be? It's got to be here. It is going to tell me that I need to put it with, let's see, yeah, okay. It wants us to set it so that this here, like I said, I can't read Japanese. I have a translator, but I don't have it at the moment out. But right there, we need that on this side, according to the pictures, the Pictionary of this thing. Gotta love having pictures. So we put that on there. Make sure we don't trap any of those. These things are all underneath, so that kind of helps hold those fiber optics in there. And since this is going into plastic, we don't need to use any oil in it. And we'll get this set up here. Maybe we will get it set up here. And we will put that into here. Yes, we have a ratcheting screwdriver at the moment, which works. I'm going to gingerly place this on there without trying to press down on it, because we have those pieces that are laying on there. I wished I had a piece of foam board. I'll have to see if I can source me one. But we'll get these in here. I'm kind of gingerly holding it up in the air, so where I'm pressing down on here, it's not causing any problems with breaking those guns off in that. Last thing I want to do is break something on here. That is one of the last things that I really want to do after what I went through to get this. So it's not the wish this would come to America, and I know there's other people out there that I have online friends that they wish they had it. They're a little envious that I actually have gotten this, but I wish if I won the lottery, I'd buy them one too, just so that they'd have it and that. So, but that's another dream in itself. All right, so we've got that on there. So now we're going to start hooking up all of these wires here. And this may take just a little bit of time trying to figure out which wire goes where. So they've got it sitting this way here. And they haven't asked us to put that in. Let me see if I can see where they want us to. Okay, I see. They want us to put that in there. All right. Okay, so they want us to take let's see here. They want us to take this wire here, and they want us to take this wire here, this one right here. As I get this wire tidy piece off in here. This is why I didn't want to have all these wires kind of around in that all over the place, because it would have been a mess. No reason to have them all just flopping around willy-nilly in that while you're trying to work on this thing. So we can, wow, I cannot run my fingers. Okay, so they want us to take this, and they want us to kind of snake this underneath here and kind of come up out through here like this, and hopefully I'm just checking something, because what they've got there, and that, so we want to plug it into this one here where they're having us plug that into. So we're going to plug this into, well, this says A, so it's right next to the A. And we want to make sure we're plugging this in the right direction, which is this way here. You want to make sure you seat these in really good. I usually use my fingernail. Sometimes it's easier to kind of use your tweezers and kind of push on both sides of that connector. Now we've got that one in, and our next one that we're going to be putting in is the one that's from here. So they want us to take this one, this wire here. We get it out from underneath everything there. Do the same thing with getting this one loose here. And they want us to snake this one underneath here and come out this way. Come on. Boy, usually when you try to get that, they kind of fight with it. Shh, don't say anything, Howard. Just go with it. Go with it. Go with it. It's helping. So we're plugging that one into this side here. Grab our tweezers here and put this 3 in there on this side. There we go. And now we're going to take let's see, this wire, which is, okay, and they want us to take this wire from the big motor with the many wires. So we unhook this one here. Come on, come on, you can do it. All right, so we take that, and they're going to want us to, they want us to put it into number 3 right here, this big white one, because, well, other than being on the front, and those are much bigger, it's really the only place to really put it. So we'll just kind of unravel this here, and we're going to make sure that these holes are where the wires are. Come on, there we go, are facing up, and we're going to push that one into this side here. Come on, you can do it. Yes, that's what the kitty says, you can do it. Yep, that's the one that was doing it. Apparently my cat thinks that she's in heat or something, and that, even though she's been spayed. Alright. Push that in there. Okay, she's seated in there. Alright. Got that one in there. Got that one in there. Now, does it matter, once we got that one in and that one in, to figure out which, let's see, where are we doing here? We're going to put in the motor. Yep, looks like that's what we're doing. Okay, so the next one we're going to put in is this one here, and that's going to go into the one right next to where we push this one in. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be testing this pretty soon so that I can tell if this is working or not. That's one thing that we have to watch out for when we're doing these part works, is whether everything works or not. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Just depends on how much they get handled by other people, or just whatever. I know they've probably been tested before they were shipped out and stuff, but you know, people have problems with test boards, and they have problems with wiring, or they don't have something right, or something's backwards, or whatever. So I think, and I don't think that matters which one goes where, because they're both the same, and these are the limiter switches, so it's either going to go one way or the other, whether it matters or not. And we will put that in there. So we'll put this one in here. Come on. Puts that one into there. Oops. Getting off my camera here. Let's see here. Get her seated in there. Alright. Last thing I need to do is have one pull out either. I have to try to fix one of these. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Get this one set in here. It's trying to be unruly here. It doesn't want to play right. I need to get it started, I guess. You don't want to play? Oh, come on. Play with me. Let's play. Here we go. Get in there, hold. We want you to get in your hole. You can do it. It's not too hard. Do it. Do it. If I knew Japanese, I'd be going, Hajodo! Sorry. Alright, so we've got that, all them in there. Alright. Set this back down again. And now that we've got those in, we're going to turn around and we are going to, okay, now that they want us to take this little puppy here, this little thing here, and they want us to take the backer off of it, like so. Let's take this backer off. Come on, come on. These tweezers, if you're doing anything, these are very fine tweezers. They're called Steady, and that I think they're like almost like medical grade tweezers, but they come in a pack of two, one like this, and then the other one's a straight thing. But I find them very useful to take and pull off like the stuff off in double-sided sticky tape or whatever. So what they want us to do, which is, this is going to be fun, they want us to take and put this thing here, right down here, if I can figure out a way to get it in there, and they want us to put that there, like so, onto the plastic piece, and then they want us to take the, oh, wait a minute now, come on now, that didn't stick there. You don't want to stick, huh? I see how you are. You don't want to stick. Come on, stay on there. All right, I think now we got it. All right, so now they want us to take this here. We pull this back a little bit. They want us to take, well, maybe if we can pull this one back a little bit here. There we go. And they want us to put that underneath here. They want us to actually put all of these down underneath this clippy clip, which I have a feeling that it's going to come popping off of there in that, but I think that's what they're going to want us to do. It's basically what they're asking us to do, is to take that there, take this one here with all of these, just to kind of help wire tidy these pieces up so that they aren't just flopping around in here and getting caught in the gears or coming loose when something moves and that. Alright, come on. You get over. You get over. And you get over. Come on, there's room for all of you. You can all go in there. Come on, you can do it. We know you can. We know you can. We just gotta kind of feed them in there. Even if it has to be one at a time. Come on, you can get in there. You can get in there. She just doesn't. This big one is just not wanting to cooperate with me. Is very much. Even though there's a lot of give in there. Let's see here. Pull this one way over here. All right. If I can just set it down just a hair here and kind of pull this up just a little bit. I think it might have been easier to stick it all there together and then stick it down, maybe. Would have been easier, but nope, they want us to do that. There we go. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Oh, there we go. Now we've got that one in there. Get those in there. They're asking us to put a lot in there, that's for sure. We get that one in there. Oops, we should have got that one in there first. But you get in there. You get in there. He's in there. You get in there. Next. You go next. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get in your hubble. You need to get in your space. There you go. Get in your space, and then you get in your space. Well, I think what I'm going to do, because this looks like this thing is not going to stay stuck, I'm going to take and do this, or I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to take, where's one of these? I'm going to use one of these little things here that I had these wires wrapped up with, and I'm going to pull this up here. And this is why these probably work way better than these other clippy clip things at times, because so you can take this just like a tie wrapper from a bread bag, and you can just twist them up like so and put them in there and there, and that's what we got there. And now we've got this one last piece, and they want you to bring this one. This is A7. This is the only one that's got a label on it too, which is funny. A7. It goes in here. All the rest of them, no label. This one, label. Go figure. So I think, and I'm not sure what those are, but those look like they're the main cables in that. It's the power and probably power and data cables in that. So here we go. We got that there. Push this one in here. There we go. And I think that will see. That will be it. That is all she wrote. Yep, that's all she did. So basically, we did all of that wiring right there, in volume 34, and we've got this thing here, and I need to either put some, this needs a little bit of glue that I used is not tacking down, and I'm going to have to do something with that one. It's being unruly in itself. So there that is. Let me back this up just a hair here so you can, oops, that's the other way. Back this up just a hair. There we go. Now you can see it. So there we go. That's volume 34 completed in that on the Space Battleship Yamato. Hope you're enjoying this build, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. And remember, mental note, like and subscribe to be updated to all my content. And thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you later.